Welcome. Oops, no. Welcome to part 3 of my last Roman campaign. In the last episode, we pushed up through north, up called Regia, had a bit of a scrappy battle down here, destroyed a Vandalic army. So that's where we are. The plan now is to take out Cirta, and then push back east again. Try and split off some of these Vandalic armies to. So I'm just going to push this guy up here.
I am yours to command.
No, we can't, so you can just do an upgrade. I'm going to come this way, because having that will let me put the scout into the army. Yeah, so we're going to push this way and then push east again, so we'll just go for the end turn. See where these armies are going to go. They're pushing forward, which in some ways is encouraging. But I can't fight all three together. But if I can split one off, there's a rebel down there. We've got a trait gain Theodosis, I'm not sure what that is. Got an extra unit recruited, so just to refresh me memory now, I will.
What does Rome require of me?
So we've got a workshop tent, but we need the growth to build it. And you're building annotation. So what we're going to do. Doing braining gear. Sorry, it's a bit early in the morning, guys. So.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
Alright. You've got
ready for orders.
We'll just get you in. I think we'll use both armies just purely just to get some experience. So first order of the day, let's get in here and
siege to the settlement.
Destroy this city. Yeah, looks like one we fought before, so shouldn't be a big problem. And probably just need the one army, but it's getting a bit of chevronage on the archers, but I think that's the experience. Cataphract's got a little bit. Looks like the city's actually got a governor, has got a governor in it, so we've got some cavalry to deal with, but cavalry is not such a big issue in a city unless they come out at us. So we'll have to guard against that, because it's probably this heavy cavalry again. There's that pause again, just at the end. Sandstorm. Oh well, looks like we're fighting in a sandstorm. I think we're just going to come in this way again. Like the same, exactly the same as we did last time. There's troops here. Right, is there any way? Way in there. I think what I'm going to do. I'm not going to push the cavalry out too far this time because we got that other cavalry in the way. Bring Belisarius there. Reinforcements are coming from there. Right, what we'll do is we'll. So we've got cavalry. I think if we put this guy on the end and put this guy in the middle, just go that way. These guys can support the archers. Actually, all of you can support the archers. Just back there. Come this side. This is reinforcements are coming from that side. We'll put you here, probably a bit closer. There's an entrance there. So that means I can push against. So get the flaming shot on, get the battle started, push these guys forward. What I'm going to do is bring these guys forward in support. As you can see, there's that cavalry.
Look! Friendly banners! Our reinforcements arrive! And how God knows for the good Lord! Fool! The enemy has been spotted!
Just in case that cavalry comes out against us.
God give us strength! Attack, you worthless dogs! Hold down!
Let's just stand there for the moment. Just bring these guys over for the moment. Don't think I'm going to need them, but again, we've got some cavalry here, which is a threat. So let's see if I can bring these guys forward a bit. Obviously, sand is quite effective in putting out. Which is just hopefully the archers won't shoot my troops in the back. Always a bit worried with missile units because they do seem to be very, very good at. Just put these guys into Studo. They might draw some of this archer fire, anything that comes this way. Oh, come on, guys. So I was setting fire to the building next door, so that's what we'll do is we'll bring this cavalry up that way, so we're not. Guys can move forward a bit further. Bit slower pace this time. So. Put you guys on heavy shot. Once you get up, you can basically break your way through there. These guys are taking a few casualties, but nothing to worry about. Let's just move them forward a bit. Take them out to Studo. I think what we'll do is we'll move these forward. Pardon me. Right, the fire's burning down. Put these guys on standard shot. Start bringing them in so they can actually go to the tower unit.
No more than wreckage now.
Right, so we'll send in archers getting in position. Half inclined. That cavalry's been drawn over that way. Now the tower's gone. Is to bring the cavalry in that way.
Take aim! Ready, men! Await my order! Attack, you worthless dogs!
I think we're going to go go straight through the barricade, I think. Oops, no. Put you guys there. You guys attacking that barricade. I want you guys putting some heavy fire on there. You guys can just stand there for the moment. Actually, no, it's... Let's push in on them. Just put your blocking force there. Barricade's nearly down. Right, let's get the cavalry in. I think we can probably break these quite quickly now. Seem to have. Right. You guys can stop firing, I think. You're probably killing more of my own. Back this way. Same as you guys.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle. The enemy general is fallen.
Good. That should be it, I think. That's not a bad victory, I think. 229. That unit took quite a bashing, so I'll probably consolidate them. Probably more my own troops did that. We didn't lose much, they got 38, so... Reclaim that for the Empire.
Ready for further orders.
Got rid of a governor.
Commander.
Right, so what I'm going to do now is, how far can he move? He can move. What we're going to do is just move to the border,
Waiting for orders.
so we don't have rivalry, and encamp.
Ready for battle. What does Rome require of me?
Now, it's a little bit of a tempting target. And I'm just going to move him up there, and so we can hinder one of these armies.
Bringing destruction and chaos.
Got success.
I
Good.
have completed my mission.
So that's the major army.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
So that's the major army. Cunning. Give an extra cunning. Slowed up. Morale versus Romans. Oh well. Take that just in case we ever fight with some Romans. Plus 10% while reinforcing. That could be quite useful. You can see him, he's often attacking or reinforcing.
What does Rome require of me?
No, I'm going to merge these guys. Excuse me, guys. And get a new unit of those. 1,717. I don't particularly want to. I need to keep some spare cash at the moment. I don't know what's ahead, so that's it there. As I say, hopefully to the end turn, some of these armies will come for me, because I want to draw them forward and try and split them. Good, you've moved back, you've moved back, you've moved back. Oh bugger, they've all moved back. This could be difficult. Oh, looks like I've got reinforcements coming in from that way. Now that could be good. We've got the Moors. Pay them off. No, I've been caught with this out of favour thing, so we're just now.
How may I serve you? Is there nothing
I
else?
suppose I can't reach. Be nice if I could catch that.
The people of Rome?
They've gone back there.
Commander?
Oh bugger! Betting I can't reach that.
Ready for battle.
No, that's a bugger. So I think what we're going to have to do then is just push forward.
At your command.
Again, keep each side of the.
Waiting for more orders.
Sorry about this, guys.
Ready
I was
for battle.
hoping to. So if we push forward a bit like that, so this guy's got an upgrade. Melee attack. Health. Got more health, more morale. He's actually slower, I suppose, because he's heavier cavalry now. Got more melee attack, charge bonus, quite a lot more armour, so I think we'll go for that.
We hunger for
Got
battle.
some as well, so go for that upgrade there. Now, I can come down here. What does officers' quarters give me? Integrity +1 officers' quarters. So, what does officers' quarters give me? That's wealth +3 integrity, health and culture. So, fine. So I really need to start thinking about down this way. Although it's going to take me a little while to get to. Let's have a quick look at. That's a long lease. I think I'm going to go for officers' quarters first, just to get the integrity, and then I'd probably come down and do these just to get the drying room and the thing. This is officers' quarters, yeah, because you haven't actually got any officers' quarters at the moment. Anyway, I'm babbling a bit, so what we're going to do is another end turn. The air's gone over that. Oh, so they're actually going after the Romans. Oh, that's useful. Well, kind of useful, because they're expending forces that way. Now they've pulled back. But it looks so they've obviously been attacked. They've actually been weakened. Let's just direct again. Oh, my temptation is to. What the heck have we got here? Got a rebel army. Oh, there's an army there. That one seems to have disappeared. Now, key is, do I risk? Let's get up here actually.
People of Rome. Orders.
These are still quite strong armies. So let's
At your service.
hinder the army.
I
Do a
revel in
misdirect.
destruction. I have carried out your orders.
Now, got a Roman army pushing down here. And we've got a rebel force here. Well, I don't think you're going to be much against these guys, I don't think. Yeah, no problem. I'm not going to waste my time with that now. Do I push up against Bulla Regia?
How may I serve you?
I think I'm going to go that way.
Orders. Commander.
Still can't.
What does Rome require of me?
So if I
Ready for orders.
pull you up here, this is going to be taking a little bit of a chance,
Is that
guys.
all? We hunger for battle.
And
Laying siege to the settlement.
by no means John the Armenian
Let us
is
cower
going to.
before Rome.
I'm going to try out these new Federati cavalry. The idea is I'm going to attack here and then possibly pull back a little bit just to see if I can pull one of those armies together. It could go badly wrong, to be honest, and we could end up having to retreat both armies, or this could be the one where I lose, because if all three of those armies come at me, so it's a bit of a calculated risk, but I think that's story of life. Back to this one again, so we know what we're going to do. She's coming a bit more of an angle.
Ban them. Equites promoted.
Cavalry up here, doing your thing.
Libertanii. Spearmen, ready for orders.
Matani, there.
At your service.
John the Armenian seems to be getting more battle experience than Balisaurus at the moment. Oh, one point that just reminded me is I like to thank the person who left the comment, told me that Balisaurus can't die. He seems to have the same attributes as Attila in the main campaign game,
And not a moment
in
too soon.
the sense that when something happens, he's only wounded. So what we'll do is we'll bring
The enemy tremble before our
We'll bring-
superior numbers.
Balisaurus up the back just to. Yeah, so it seems Balisaurus has the same traits and capabilities of the Attila, in the sense that he is only wounded. Now I presume, like Attila, you can only do that so many times, so get those guys in. They can try out there. Suppose I should really just burst straight in at the moment.
The enemy has been spotted.
Just charge in. There's only 3 units. I think my troops now have got sufficient strength to. Though I shouldn't be stupid. Yep, don't be stupid. Patience gets troops killed.
Roma invicta.
Just keep pushing through.
Our hidden units have been discovered. Follow me.
Just run those through. There's got to be a. Pull these guys back. I think these guys are just about to walk into a storm of javelins. You guys can pull back actually, because I don't think.
Swords.
Just go straight for them.
By your command.
I only need 2 units. They're gone.
Scout equity.
Just put a charge straight into the back of these guys. That should break them. There we are.
Praise the gods! Your victory is moments away!
102 losses. I suppose I could have done it a little bit more elegantly, but he's gained the trait. Decisive battle, which goes without saying. Claiming for the
We
Empire.
hunger for battle!
Now, let's see what. Not a big garrison. It's not going to be that much use, to be honest.
At your command!
See how far.
Ready
You go back
for
this
orders.
far.
Is that
Go
all?
back this far on the same road, so we'll
Advance! Is that all? We hunger for
so we'll
battle.
just do that. Now, there's a river there, but that doesn't seem to stop the AI compared to other sections. So, John the Armenian
Commander?
took a little bit of damage there. I've got a bit of. No, I'm going to resist the temptation to things. Still can't build anything.
Require of me.
Really slow, this growth like, isn't it? Have a quick look.
We hunger for battle!
John the Armenian. Quick look. I'll see if we can get him a wife just for the sheer hell of it. My power's just getting a bit too much, so I think I can afford to waste a bit on that. Plus he's gaining nearly as much influence as the things. It's got no traits. Artillerist armor, and he didn't get anything. What's he got? Well, you can have that. That lot. I don't think it's much good for anything. Commanded force. Commander's aura. Nope. This, whatever his name's, Pyros. Well, you might as well have that. Maybe you'd be a general sometime in the future. Right, so this is where we take a deep breath now and see whether the Vandals are going to go for it. Quick cup of tea, here we come. Oh! Oh, what's the bet I won't get across that river? Oh, marry him that. Now, what's the betting? I'm not going to be able to get across the river and get that guy there.
Ready for battle!
Fucker. Oh, what a pain. But this guy here... But they've gone that way because they're suffering from attrition.
Commander?
And he can't get across the river's a pain in the neck. What I'm going to do
At once!
is come
Your
up
next
here,
command.
threaten this army because it's taking attrition.
Your next
So we've
command.
obviously had an impact on them.
At your
And
service.
try and get a hindered
I will
misdirect on them
come
because
from the darkness.
I'd love to. Success. Good.
Success.
And what we're going to do
For
is
Rome.
see if we can get a hinder on this guy so
The
he
Lord
can't come up
God
in
favours
support.
me.
Two successes,
Your
good.
will is done.
He's reduced by 50%. We've got the faction leader down here who's quite weak against an 18 stack army. Now, if I can... What I'm thinking is
How can I
that
serve the
if
people
I
of
can
Rome?
catch this guy and push that way, even if this guy runs up this way, I can effectively catch him. If I can get the faction leader in the air, then I can come this way, basically push this way, and we might actually have a siege, and then come up this way, and then, oops, across there. Didn't mean to do that little streak up there, guys. So that's the plan. So let's see what we got. Balasaurus still hasn't got anything on his.
Ready for orders.
It goes without saying what we're going to build here. Carpenter's tent, because we need those onagers.
I am yours to command.
Right, so this spy's got clout, see 20% infiltrate. Need to get down this way, gather intelligence. I suppose I'm just gonna have to do that, I suppose. Right. Yeah, decreased. Oh, I've still got 6 turns of decreased integrity. I've forgotten all about that. Right, so we're gonna go for one more intern.
There's a time when warriors must sheath the sword and talk for the
Oh,
good
suddenly
of
you
their
want to talk to me?
people.
I'm not paying you 1,500 gold or
This is
sterling
troubling.
for peace. Oh, he's going round there. I don't think he's a problem.
Commander.
Now, he's fortified. If I can get.
Ready for battle.
Let's take you round there.
Ready for further orders. Is that all?
And what I want to do is push him that way.
What does Rome require of me?
See if we can get a misdirect on him first.
Bringing
can't move.
destruction and chaos.
He's probably going to run off this way. But
I have completed my mission.
March. At your command.
don't think you can move any closer, can you?
At your command. Make haste, men.
Yeah, you can't. Actually, what I can do is I double time
March
you up.
until your feet bleed. Then march some more. Ready for orders.
I just wanted that army there just as more support than anything else. We got some cavalry, but I've got my own cavalry this time. Bugger. What's it against dry? Yeah, I mean, I know I could have possibly come. I've got the cavalry up front. I know I could possibly have beaten that army by myself, but what I want to do is destroy it, whilst at the same time keeping my casualties low, because I don't want to stop. Probably the best way to explain it is I don't want to have to stop
Friendly banners. Our reinforcements
to
arrive.
replenish. We'll just get these in here. We'll bring over what I want
The
to do.
tide of battle turns in our favor.
Push these guys forward a bit.
Equites promoted.
I'm going to keep the line tight. I'm not going to be sloppy as I did last time. Bring these guys up. Put you there. Just want to get these troops organised. I don't want to get the situation I got last time. Just bring this line up. So I'm not going to rush it. So look, they've got. I'm more worried about the cavalry than anything else, but I've got superiority on all levels. But the key factor is I don't want massive casualties. Just bring the two generals up here behind. Eyes that down a bit. Actually, let's get rid of that. Start seeing this is a big battle. So we'll just bring our forces in. Maybe move these guys a bit further forward. Support the archers. Oh wait, we've got so just try and join up. Just put these guys on the end. What I'll do is once they're in position, I'll straighten the line. Let's just jog it along a bit quicker. I know it takes a while. Something I'm going to have to remember if I ever do a DEI campaign, because to be honest, it can take hours or a very, very long time to get troops into position. Right, what I'm going to do is move these guys. Oops. You. I hate it when it does that. Alright, you don't want a plague ball. Let's move these guys forward. Leave you out on the bank. Do now is just start to straighten the line up. Keep the cavalry out on the flank.
Double time! At the double!
Here comes the cavalry.
Quick march!
Going to countercharge from the side.
Sons of the Empire! Our general is under attack! Fire on the enemy!
Get these guys to put there. These guys can now start to countercharge. I want you guys round the back. Now after these, I want you guys starting to close in round. You guys can pull back. No, what the heck are you doing? Guys in on them. I want you out of there. Break off. back into there.
Heaven can wait.
Get you guys there. You up there as well. You guys can come in, close in on these, wrap round these.
Break the lines.
You guys can stop.
Give us strength.
Because you're probably killing more troops than my own. Right, I want you guys in the back.
Limits army. Equites promoted. Scout equites.
So I want this army totally destroyed. I don't want it just
Return to the battle. The enemy general is fallen.
good. So I want this army completely destroyed. I don't just want it.
Scout equites. Attack that position. Cut them down. Sons of the Empire.
I would say it's easy victory. I know it's a bit of a cheat. I could have been a bit more dramatic, but so still lost some casualties there.
Victory. This is your day.
But I just want this army destroyed. I think this is the key, going to be the key to this campaign, is to really destroy these enemy units. Moorish levy. There's 8 of those yet, so we'll get rid of those. Just finish off those. Finish off that Germanic band. They still took a bit of a bashing in the centre, but nice one Germanic earner. I think that's it. Just end the battle there. Got a bit of experience again. Another reason why I wanted the 2 armies in there is that to get some experience from the army, in the sense that
You have further orders?
right,
What does Rome require
what I'm going to do is just bring him back across the
On the
border
move.
so that you don't get the rivalry.
We hunger
Oh, he
for
double
battle.
force march, so I can't do anything about him.
I
So
am a
it's a bit of
shadow.
a waste of time. Right, what I'm going to do is just finish off this turn,
Commander,
and I think that's probably where I'm going to end it, because I've lost complete track of time now. I really need cash, but I'm tempted to build that because that's about the only thing you can get. I still need officers' quarters, which will be next turn. That will give me extra 200. Now I think I'm going to go for that, just to get the expedition growth. If I have got to save money by reducing armies, then I think that's just going to be a fact of life, I think. So let's see what we can get here. Melee defense, we'll go for that. That will open up. Cavalry units. I think I'm still going to. I think we'll do that just to increase integrity. So I think that's all I can do here. I don't think
Ready
he
for
can't
battle.
build. That's a bit unfortunate, but I think that was quite a successful battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll the end turnover just to see what happens, so that as the armies are fleeing, he's down here raiding, he's no problem. Oh, that's nice. Our farmer imprisoned. In this age of uncertainty and turmoil, there is no depth of which the power-hungry and the depravity will stoop. The Vandals are content to merely imprison the old and infirm, and the Ostrogoths have suppressed this indignity by imprisoning the widowed queen of her pro-Roman inclinations. It is deliberately provocative action sired by fear, defiance, and ambition. The Romans are desperate to reconquer their homeland, and this may be their last chance to do so. As these two mighty powers face off, Arthur's schemes look for ways to turn the struggle to their own advantage, and all that while a frightened woman waits. Oh well. So we've got language of comradeship. So we've got that now. I'm gonna go that way, just because I think we need the drying room. Just food. I'm not too sure what the food situation is. Now, I am very aware of the time, guys. So what I'm going to do is just give you a thing. I think next episode we're going to push down to here. Strike it. I mean, if I wasn't having to fight the battle, I would probably do it now. Push down here. I think we've sufficient. Oh, looks like these guys are actually doing the things. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. If you think I'm going somewhere, like and subscribe. Feel free to pass comments and tell me where I've gone wrong and give me hints and suggestions, because this is something that I'm quite new at. And whatever you do,